Okay, so today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make your own DIY elastic shorts. Now guys, I'm so freaking happy that these actually worked out, and I'm really loving, I'm actually wearing them right now. I'm really happy that I was able to create these things because if you don't know this about me already, but I'm not a very hands-on sort of creative type of person. I usually get super frustrated after trying so long, but guys, these shorts were so easy to make, especially for me, and that's saying something because it takes me forever to actually like pick up on things when it comes to sewing or making things like that. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this little tutorial. Yes, so let's just get to the video. So the first things that you're going to be needing is some fabric, some elastic, some fabric scissors, paper, Sharpies, iron, and a sewing machine. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be taking your fabric and you're just going to be turning it inside out and folding it in half so you get two of everything that you cut, which is excellent because then it just saves you from cutting things. So I'm taking my pre-cut template out and I'm just going to be placing this on the fabric and then just drawing around and making an outline so I can cut it out later. You have noticed this template is a bit large. That's because I overdrew my pants just to make sure that when I'm sewing things and when I'm folding things over to reduce fraying, it will still be my size. Of course, we just cut out everything that we just drew.
Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Give me, I'm worth it. Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it.
If you cut it on a folded edge, just cut the folded edge totally off so it's two separate pieces. Be sewing right along here, and it would work best with a cross stitch. And I'm just sewing just that little part on both of the things I just cut out of my fabric. Okay, so now you're going to be opening them up and you have something that actually looks like a pair of pants, which is what we're going for. So you're just going to be placing that first one face up and then the second one face down right on top of it. Right, so you need to make sure that everything's lined up because we are going to be sewing here and here with that same cross stitch. Now head for your iron, and you're going to be taking those two legs and you're going to be folding them as much as you want and then ironing them so you can create that new hemline, and then you're going to go back to the sewing machine and just sew over that to make a new hemline and just make it super nice and neat. I'm going to be grabbing your elastic and I'm just measuring out how much room I need for my elastic to go through, and I need about 1.5 inches. So I'm going to take it back to my iron and just iron that crisp line so I'm able to know where to sew. We're almost done. All we have to do is sew those things that we just ironed, and it doesn't take very long. You just have to go super on the lines, and that's really actually quite easy, even though it sounds super hard. So you're just going to be sewing on the lines, and then when you actually get to your hemline, you need to sew as close as possible to the end of your line so that you have enough room for your elastic to actually get through the entire little space that you just opened up there. My hemline, and I'm actually creating a small little gap. I'm not finishing it all the way. As you can see here, I'm going to actually show you. There is a small little gap so I can fit my elastic through and actually sew it all the way in. Now I'm attaching that safety pin to the end of the elastic and just running it through the hole that we made. I have finished running it all the way through. I'm just sewing the two ends of the elastic together so they stay put in the pants. Last step is just sewing through that hole so the elastic doesn't come out and the pants will be completed. Alright guys, so the one thing that I did not record me doing in this video because I did this later, as you can see I have some shorts right here and they look pretty large, but I haven't put the elastic in them because I ran out of elastic. When you're making shorts, the front part is supposed to be a little bit smaller, but I didn't do that because I didn't think that was a necessary step because I found an easier way to do that. So when you're, as you can see right here, you should already know the shorts, and you should have this little lining thing down the bottom, like the butt part, woo, right here, in the front of your shorts. Okay, so you're just going to take that part, you're going to turn it inside out like this. And for us girls, when you put on the shorts, it might have a little like bagginess in the front part, and you don't want that because that just looks weird. You're just going to like pinch it to where all the fabric that is poking out, you're going to pinch that part of it of your shorts. This doesn't make any sense, but I hope that you're understanding. I'm just going to pinch that part of the shorts, and that will be your measurement. Then you're going to take off the shorts, and you're going to sew it back again. So as you can see, I hope that you can see this here. I have a big line here. Woo! If you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. If you can see right here, this is my that cross stitch here that I did. And then just right below it, I have just a single line, or whatever that stitch is called, here. What I did is I started from here, and I just took as much as I needed, like how much more fabric there was hanging off that I didn't want puffing out right there, and I sewed it again with just a straight stitch, and I sewed it all the way through the entire thing, and then I just curved it back up, if that makes any sense. So this is the entire seam. I just went whoop, and that helped for us girls that do not want that huge little poof there, because we are not men and we don't want that there. So after you've done that, instead of always looking to try and see where that seam is, I just took some of that fabric and I made myself a little, so what are those things called? Always in your pants to show you where the back is. So that's what I did for those, and I did those with all my shorts, and now they just fit perfectly and they look good, and I'm really happy about how they turned out. I hope that you liked this tutorial. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you want me to do any other DIYs, please leave it in the comments below and I'll try to figure it out. If you can send me pictures on my Twitter account, the link is in the description below. And you want me to recreate those things, I will try and recreate them. Alright guys, I hope that you are having a fabulous summer. I will see you guys in my next video, and goodbye.